Well, good evening. The weather today is kind of what I expected when I moved here, which is very wet and dense. It's the kind of fog where you can't see the top of the apartment buildings in the next complex. And there are these little globes, rectangles of light, misty light up hanging in the middle of the air where someone's window is. I kind of like that, but I was walking home from the taxi because I had to get out at the ATM to pay him, and I was just reflecting, and it made me think of two things. One that I really like from Carl Sandburg, fog. The fog comes on little cat feet. It sits looking over harbor and city on silent haunches, and then moves on. I absolutely love that poem. I think I'll read it twice. The fog comes on little cat feet. It sits looking over harbor and city on silent haunches, and then moves on. The other thing it made me think of is a story by Larry Niven called For a Foggy Night. I really like it. It's about 7 pages long. I found it on Google Docs somewhere, or Google Books or something like that for a class last year. And I'm just going to read the first page and hope that Larry doesn't mind. Hopefully it gets you interested and you go check it out of a library or buy a copy or something. It's just a short story. I read it once from the library in Virginia Beach and then found it again. So, first page, For a Foggy Night by Larry Niven. The bar was selling a lot of Irish coffee that night. I'd bought 2 myself. It was warm inside, almost too warm, except when someone pushed through the door. Then a puff of chill, damp fog would roll in. Beyond the window was gray chaos. The fog picked up all the various city lights. Yellow light leaking from inside the bar, passing automobile headlights, white light from the frosted street globes, and the rainbow colors of neon signs. The fog stirred all the lights together into a cold gray-white paste and leaked it back through the windows. Bright spots drifted past at a pedestrian's pace. Cars. I felt sorry for the drivers. Rolling through a gray, formless limbo, running from street globe to invisible street globe, alert for the abrupt, dangerous red dot of a traffic light. An intersection. You couldn't tell otherwise. I had friends in San Francisco. There were other places I could be. But it wasn't my city, and I wondered if I'd drive tonight. A lost night. I'd finished my drink. One more, and I'd cross the street to my hotel. "You'd best wait until the fog thins out," said the man next to me. He was a stranger, medium all over. Medium height and weight, regular features, manicured nails, feathery brown hair, no scars. The invisible man. I'd never have looked his way if he hadn't spoken. But he was smiling as if he knew me. I said, "Sorry?" "The point is, your hotel might not be there when you've crossed the street. Don't be surprised," he added. "I can read minds. We've learned the knack where I come from." So that's page 1 of his short story, For a Foggy Night, Larry Niven. I can't say I universally love all his stuff, but I do enjoy a lot of his short stories. He has some interesting ideas, and that one is perhaps my favorite of all of his short stories. So, go check it out. Give it a try. Alright. In other news, I still have lesson planning to do. I'm getting ready to go to Tokyo to meet my parents next weekend, as we say here. As in, not the coming one, but the next one. So I am going, and my assistant is getting married the same weekend, so she's taking the next couple days off after the wedding, so when I get back, everything has to be absolutely ready, because I don't have prep time most days before school, and so if I need any papers run off or anything, especially on Monday, they have to be there, ready, at hand, which I suppose I'm not going to get a lot of sympathy from other teachers on, because most teachers don't have assistants, but I've really learned to depend on her, and she's wonderful. So I'm going to miss her, and I'm getting ready so that she'll have everything she needs when I'm gone, and I'll have everything I need when she's gone. So, that's the news around here. Off I go to make lesson plans and wait while this uploads. It's good to vlog again. Boy, it's been about a year since my last one. Ciao.